Hare Krishna, and welcome to the final day of reading Venu Gita. We're going to finish the book today. So this is the chapter Gopis Meet Krishna. The land of Vrindavan is saturated with the most confidential loving pastimes of Sri Krishna and his eternal associates. It is a place unique within the spiritual sky, for the loving devotion of the Vrajabasis is spoken about within the great gathering hall of Lord Narayan. This love has been freely distributed to one and all by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His teachings and his Sankirtan movement have spread worldwide through the medium of Srila Prabhupada. It is the humble desire of this author to attain such bhakti and share its glories with our illustrious readers. When Sri Uddhava went to Vrindavan, he tried to pacify the Vrajabasis, who were all feeling such intense separation from Lord Krishna. When he returned to Mathura, he described to all the members of the Vrishni dynasty the extraordinary, pure love that he had seen in Vraj. Indeed, the love the cowherd men and the gopis felt for Krishna was far beyond anything other devotees had ever experienced. Simply by hearing about that love, all the Lord's devotees would increase their faith and devotion. Will not the faith and devotion of one who feels separation from Sri Krishna and reads these descriptions of the love of the Vrajabasis for him also swell? I hope so. Srila Prabhupada has written in Krishna book. Since Krishna had departed from Vrindavan and gone to Mathura, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, especially Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, Srimati Radharani, the gopis and the cowherd boys were simply thinking of Krishna at every step. They were thinking, here Krishna was playing in this way, here Krishna was blowing his flute. Krishna was joking with us. Krishna was joking with us in this way, and Krishna was embracing us like this. This is called Lila Smarana, and it is the process of association with Krishna most recommended by great devotees. Even Lord Chaitanya, when he was at Puri, enjoyed Lila Smaranam, association with Krishna. Those in the most exalted position of devotional service and ecstasy can live with Krishna always by remembering his pastimes. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given us a transcendental literary work entitled Krishna Bhavanamrita, which is full with Sri Krishna's pastimes. Exalted devotees can remain absorbed in Krishna thought by reading such books. Any book of Krishna Lila, even this book, Krishna, or our teachings of Lord Chaitanya, is actually solace for devotees feeling separation from Krishna. Dear reader, I have taken solace in Srila Prabhupada's statement that any book of Krishna Lila is actual solace for devotees. O Saragrahi Vaishnavas, you who always seek the essence of everything, by the grace of our common well-wisher Srila Prabhupada, may your great quest to achieve the lotus feet of Sri Nandanandana, which is fraught with the many dangers overshadowing any noteworthy endeavor, be successful. May this book, by his grace, be a soothing balm on your journey over the arid plains of Kali Yuga, often scorched by the blazing fires of lust that is, after all, our greatest enemy, and can be purified only through association with the supreme object of love. Srila Prabhupada has written, this Krishna Katha will also be very much appealing to the most materialistic persons, because Krishna's pastimes with the gopis are exactly like the loving affairs between young girls and boys within this material world. Actually, the sex feeling found in human society is not unnatural, because this same sex feeling is there in the original personality of Godhead. The pleasure potency is called Srimati Radharani. The attraction of loving affairs on the basis of sex feeling is the original feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we, the conditioned souls, being part and parcel of the Supreme, have such feelings also, but they are experienced within a perverted, minute condition. Therefore, when those who are after sex life in this material world hear about Krishna's pastimes with the gopis, they will relish transcendental pleasure, although it appears to be materialistic. The advantage will be that they will gradually be elevated to the spiritual platform. In the Bhagavatam, it is stated that if one hears the pastimes of Lord Krishna with the gopis from authorities with submission, then he will be promoted to the platform of transcendental loving service to the Lord, and the material disease of lust within his heart will be completely vanquished. In other words, such hearing will counteract material sex life. Although such great benefit is to be gotten from hearing Krishna Katha, it should be done with care and attention, avoiding the intrusion of speculative habits and the relentless demands of the senses. In modern-day Vrindavan, it is unfortunate to find some so-called transcendentalists who think they have become gopis or maidservants of Srimati Radharani by identifying their perishable bodies as objects of Krishna's pleasure. There are others who prematurely absorb themselves in thought of their own swarup, while within the bodily concept of life, without a clear understanding of the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. In numerous places, Srila Prabhupada has condemned such a practice as offensive, an imitation that will bear no fruit. On the other hand, there is no harm in hearing such pastimes with faith and devotion, while fixed in one's service to Lord Chaitanya under the direction of the spiritual master. If one maintains the conviction that such Lila Katha will purify the heart, it will certainly leave an impression of its own footprints. This impression will mature of its own accord, through the medium of the pure chanting of the holy name. Maharaj Kulashekar has said, Sadasya nayane sashanka chakre murabidhi ma viramasvachitarantum sukataram apparam najatu jane hari charana smaranamritena tuyam. O mind, please never stop taking pleasure in thinking of the Mura demon's destroyer, who has lotus eyes and bears the conch and disc weapon. Indeed, I know of nothing else that gives such extreme pleasure as meditating on Lord Hari's divine feet. O beloved Srila Prabhupada, O my divine master, my only shelter in this world and the refuge of the very fallen, I fall prostrated in the dust of your lotus feet, my cloth between my teeth, offering many humble obeisances unto you. As the transcendental sun, that is the personified mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you rose on the eastern horizon with the warmth of the holy name, and cast your rays of love around the world to illuminate the hearts of those who are pitied by the pitiable. By your grace may I one day recognize the transcendental bounty you have bequeathed to your fortunate son. O Gaurahari, O most merciful Nitai, had you not adopted this fallen soul, where would I be now? I fall at your iridescent lotus feet, which are my only possession in this world, and which have repeatedly saved me from the great whirlpool of material existence that has drawn into its depths all conditioned souls, many elevated jnanis, and even learned Vaishnavas. My respectful obeisances unto you both. O Sri Vrindavan Dham, who are the only refuge for those seeking shelter at the lotus feet of Govinda, I offer my humble obeisances unto you. May the sweet breezes which blow over your crystal clear lakes, laden with the scent of many divine flowers, and moistened with fragrant droplets of water, revive my unhappy heart, shriveled by the influence of greed, furrowed by the rusty blades of anger, and scorched by the blazing fire of lust. O unlimitedly fortunate Vamshi, O divine flute, who are the constant companion of Sri Krishna, who resides in his waist sash when not in his hand, who readily tastes the incomparable nectar of his lips, and whose good fortune is envied even by the gopis of Vrindavan, I offer my obeisances unto you. Please let the sound of your song enter my miserable ears, and forcibly drag my mind to Vrindavan, where all its desires will instantly be fulfilled. Please bestow such a mercy upon me. O Gopikas of Vraj, can a fallen soul like me even pray to you? You are the repository of full love for Sri Krishna. You have abandoned everything for his pleasure. Your graceful features are envied by Lakshmi Devi, and when absent from him for even a moment, you constantly sing of the glories of your beloved. I offer unlimited obeisances in the dust of your lotus feet. May your charming words awaken the desire in my heart to always hear of the pastimes of Nandanandana. O Shukadev Goswami, O blessed son of Vyasadeva, who spoke Srimad Bhagavatam out of a great compassion for those desiring to cross the ocean of repeated birth and death, who embraced Maharaj Parikshit while feeling the mood of the gopis, who is respected by all saints as the topmost Paramahamsa, and who is the parrot of Sri Radhika, I offer my obeisances unto you. May your message of Godhead fill my ears with their vibration, leaving room for nothing else. O cowherd boys, O Sri Baladev, I offer my obeisances unto you over and over again. While leaving Vrindavan in the morning, you are charged by the Queen of Raj with the grave duty of protecting her restless, frolicsome little son. Equipped with sticks and swords to ward away wild animals and the demoniac servants of Kamsa, will you allow me to approach your friend Krishna through the medium of my Gurudev's words? O Emperor of all lands, bounded by all oceans, O King Parikshit, who is the beloved of Shukadev Goswami, the receptacle of Srimad Bhagavatam, the son of Mother Uttara, the foremost of all devotees, and the pride of the Pandavas. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Please bless me with the ability to submissively and attentively hear the words of my Gurudev, who is the representative of your own divine master. O residents of Vrindavan, O Nanda Maharaj, O Mother Yashoda, O King Vrishabhanu, O Mother Kirtida, O Upananda, O Sridham, Subal, and Madhumangala, O you who always feast upon the vision of the sublime forms of Krishna and Balaram, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Lord Brahma has created the forms of illusion in this world for those bewildered souls who, having lost all sense, have abandoned the spectacle of Sri Krishna's Rupa Madhurya. By your mercy may my eyes once again be soothed by that enchanting balm that is Govinda's love-saturated figure of animated bliss. O forest animals of Raj, who are the diversity of Sri Baladev's transcendental artistic skill, arranged for the pleasure of his younger brother, I offer my obeisances unto you. How lovingly you worship the footprints of Ramakrishna that are spread throughout the entirety of Vrindavan, as your primary decorative ornament, your cardinal means of sustenance, your only family inheritance, your ultimate religious principle, and the life force of your greatly valuable lives. Please bless me to behold the imprints of the conch, disc, and thunderbolt for even a fraction of one moment, if not even before my eyes, then just in the recesses of a highly celebrated dream. O dear Mohana Rupa Sri Krishna, O you of enchanting form, who are adorned with the beautiful pink sari. Wait, Mohana Rupa Sri Krishna? I think it's pink sari. Oh, right, when he's disguised. Okay, let me start over. O dear Mohana Rupa Sri Krishna, O you of enchanting form, who are adorned with the beautiful pink sari, many valuable necklaces, and charming flower decorations, dressed in the guise of a gopi, to gain the attention of your beloved Radhika, who has become angry with you for some slight offense. All glories unto you. All glories unto you. May your ever creative pastimes that echo in the hearts of your eternal associates cast their merciful sidelong glance at this unfortunate wretch, who has accepted a bodily dress made of the illusory 8 elements, out of envy of your unparalleled cleverness. O divine rivers of Vrindavan, O Yamuna Devi, O Manasi Ganga, O the many trees and reeds that feed on the crystal-like nectarian waters that flow towards the sea but never leave Vraj, I take a blade of grass between my teeth and offer my obeisances unto you over and over again. If I cannot be submerged in the playful waters that are the loving pastimes of Sri Krishna, please beat me incessantly with your bamboo reeds until my stubborn ego gives up its illusory attachments and embraces the many melodic waves of Sri Govinda's Leelas. O peacocks of Vrindavan, O king of all forest fowl, O dancing teachers of Sri Hari, who have bestowed your own plumage upon him, and who watch intently from the other 3 peaks of Arshana hill, as Radha and Govinda at Mora Kutir, dressed with your own colorful feathers, endowed with your own pompous movements, singing your own KK with upraised necks, enact your ceremonial dance while the earth stops rotating, the sun stays fixed in its orbit, and the deities of the directions miss their alignment. I offer my obeisances unto you again and again. O blessed deer, O blessed buck, who are wiser than the wisest of sages, more learned than the most learned of saints, and more resourceful than all clever demigods, I offer my obeisances unto you. By your grace, all obstacles on the path of sadhana bhakti are destroyed, all family restrictions overcome, all poison of mundane knowledge unearthed, and the path approaching Sri Krishna illuminated with ever-sparkling rays of hope. May such drops of mercy fall upon this truly foolish soul, who is lost in the great forest of illusion with nowhere to turn. O wives of the demigods, O Devis who travel in majestic airplanes, O the beloved of Shiva, Brahma, and Indra, I offer my obeisances unto you again and again. When Sri Krishna performed in the magical circle of the rasa dance, it was only you who, being free of all male egoism, were able to fully see his Leela with the gopis, while your husbands, infested with Purusha Bhav, saw a lone Krishna dancing in the forest of Raj. Please bless me that my false identity as a sannyasi, Brahmin, and leader of men dissolve like a palmful of sugar into the torrential river that is the firm disposition of those who know themselves as the enjoyable servants of Sri Krishna. O milk-white cows of Raj, O mothers of devotion to Sri Hari, O Mangala, Pingala, Pishangi, and Hamsi, O descendants of Surabhi, my obeisances unto you. When the delicate lip of a young calf was pierced, Sri Radhika, her eyes overflowing with tears of love, removed that straw with her bud-like hands, and with her forefinger taking the kumkum from her simanta, dressed the small wound with loving care. Bestowing your blessings upon me, may the thorns of countless sinful deeds that have sewn shut my wanton lips be removed by her grace, that I too may lovingly sing the names of Sri Krishna, free of all impediments and offense. O many-colored birds of Raj, O swans, geese, parrots, cuckoos, and pikas, O you whose songs are the prayers of the Vedas, whose plumage steals the pride of heavenly rainbows, who are the swift messengers of Radha, and who ply the endless skies of Gyan in search of Sri Hari, please bestow your kind favor upon me. As the sun rises over the horizons of Gokul to be greeted by your melodious morning kirtan, please let the early rays of attachment to Govinda illuminate the dark moon night of my unfortunate heart. O Manasi Ganga, O Yamuna Devi, O golden and silver streams of nectar that decorate the bejeweled land of Raj, I offer my obeisances unto you. By the touch of your divine waters, devotional service to Govinda is aroused in the arid heart of non-believers. By the memory of your sandy banks, countless sins of the most hideous miscreants evaporate, and by the mere mention of your holy names, the qualification for residence in Vraj manifests. As you pass through this world for the benefit of fallen souls, will you sisters not remember me, the most fallen of men, and shower upon me some drops of your mercy? O greatly magnanimous clouds, the pride of King Indra's retinue, grayish decoration of the skies, my obeisances unto you. I do not pray to you for the post of an earthly king, dominion over the court of Brahma, mastery over many mystic perfections, or liberation from material entanglement. My sole desire is to be ceaselessly engaged in the service of the ever-restless Supreme Brahman, who, bound by the creeper of a gopi's arm, appears like a dark rain cloud, and a stationary flash of lightning in the forest by the Yamuna's shores. O Pulindis of Vrindavan, who, searching for cow dung and firewood in the area near the best of hills, discovered the lotus footprints of Sri Krishna, my obeisances unto you. Born of the lowest caste, devoid of all qualification, riddled by sinful reactions, I am disqualified from service to Sri Govinda and can be but the object of pity for some kind-hearted souls. Finding me rolling on the ground in abject misery, submerged in an ocean of woe, please grace me with your kumkum-scented hands. O Giriraj Govardhan, O King of Mountains, tilak decoration of Raj, playground of cowherd boys, and the umbrella of Sri Govinda, I roll in the dust of your inconceivable devotion. Though, having practiced the rituals of bhakti for so long, my heart remains rock hard, my tongue barren, my eyes a desert, my being without ornaments. O you who transgress all natural laws to serve the Lord of your life, turning a blind eye to the just results of my offenses, will you not make me blossom with the symptoms of a real Vaishnava, which are the only means for seeing Sri Krishna's unlimited pastimes performed in your innumerable gardens, groves, lakes, and pasturing grounds? O divine rope in the hands of Ramakrishna, quickly save me as I drown in the ocean of material suffering. I offer my obeisances unto you. Tied around the neck by the ropes of the 6 enemies, shackled hand and foot by ignorance and passion, chained at the waist by the witch of liberation, and blindfolded by sinful association, your threads of love for the Prince of Raj are the only hope to drag me from my self-imposed imprisonment in this realm of suffering. Drowning in my sorrow, my hands tied, please take my feeble cries for succor as my mooring and make me happy with the golden rays of rati that are the only means to dispel this despair. O Venugita, O transcendental pastimes of the flute, who have appeared through the mouth of Shukadev Goswami, who are ornamented by great acharyas, who have been made known to the world by Srila Prabhupada, I, a fallen jiva, have tried in my way to broadcast your glories. I do not know if my attempt will be successful or not, but seeing my desire, reward or punish me as you like. My only desire remains to always reside in the association of those who relish the pastimes of that crown prince of adolescent cowherd boys, who expertly teases you from the end of his flute for the pleasure of the gopis and the fortunate inhabitants of Vrindavan. O Radhe Sham, O beloved deities of my heart, O beautiful couple of Raj, my only opulence in this poverty-stricken world. How you have come to be by my side, I do not know. Seeing me fallen and wretched, devoid of devotion, have you exhibited your great compassion by bestowing your personal service upon me? Once you stood in a window alcove, patiently biding your time. Now you have taken residence in a golden throne and manifest Rajdam. I do not understand your many mysterious ways, your unpredictable plans, or your enchanting smiles. But when I stand in the moonlight of your soothing presence, your unfailing beauty rolls across the barriers of space and floods my heart with a great happiness that drowns my wicked mind. I need nothing more than this. Now, if you are pleased with this book and find that it has added to the glories of your associates, I have but one request. My divine master Srila Prabhupada sends me to wander here and there to spread your glories and your names. Let me, by my foolish efforts, somehow find favor in a corner of his lotus-like heart. That is all I ask. If you desire to bestow another boon on me, that is your free will. After consideration, if you ask, what is that other desire? Then I say this. As I engage in Gurudev's service for the duration of my years, may your beautiful forms and pastimes, as you cleverly steal each other's hearts in that enchanting Vrindavan, always remain in my heart. Then, if one day I am so fortunate as to lay down my body in your presence, I will be happy to have offered my all to him whom I love, by the mercy of those who, above all others, I desire to love. That is my desire. Thank you. I have completed this book, which is but the reflection of one atomic spark of the great Krishna book, in the morning following Shayana Ekadasi, after breaking my fast on the 6th of July, 1998. May it give you both some little pleasure. This concludes the 16th chapter of the Song of the Flute by a very insignificant disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, in which the sage Shukadev Goswami concludes the topic of the flute, saying, O great king, I have summarized what I have heard from the lotus mouths of the gopis, but how am I capable of describing everything they have said? Their hearts are like an ocean of divine love, and the diverse moods which rise and fall in that ocean are beyond the understanding of even Lord Ananta. Therefore I have given but a hint of their many bhavas. And then once again he relishes the divine absorption of the gopis in separation from, but continual remembrance of, Sri Krishna and his many pastimes, which are all a manifestation of his personal potencies, and which ultimately draw him to meet with the gopis in a secluded place where all their desires are fulfilled, momentarily, until the next day, when once again hearing the flute and experiencing his separation, they will sing their songs full of love for the eternal prince of the cowherds, who is the very heart of their hearts and the heart of Vrindavan. Jai. Venu Gita Ki Jai. His Holiness Shivaram Swami Ki Jai. Well, thank you for sticking with me through this journey, at least the second part of Venu Gita. And I hope that you've relished transcendental pastimes of Vrindavan. I was personally very touched by reading those prayers that Shivaram Swami was offering his personal prayers to all the residents, the moving and non-moving inhabitants of Raj, and to Radha and Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. And may the Lord accept, may we join him in offering these prayers to the Lord, and may the Lord and his eternal associates shower us all with mercy. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.